Well, I think probably the same as we always have. Figure out. I think we know what we have in Jake Rowe, but still trying to expand his role and do more with him. But I certainly have a proven commodity there. And Alex definitely been on the field some, but he's going to have a greatly expanded role. So I think figuring out exactly what those guys, where their spots are and all that stuff be a priority. But then figuring out what can Chase Blakely and Jake Knight and Matt Pistone and even the two freshmen, what can they handle? What can they do well? What can they do consistently? And when we get to that point, I think we're in pretty good shape.
For a guy like Alec, he always has been a pretty good blocker, and he's been the guy. Everyone just knows him as the goal line threat.
Yeah.
That's what he's been. But you said in the spring that he kind of did take a bit of a step up.
Absolutely.
And how has he gotten better?
Well, I think he's just gotten more consistent, better understanding the whole offense, the big picture, playing physical, and really for him staying healthy. So I expect him to have a really great year for us.
Do you think you got any more answers in terms of the return game? That was one of the big things in the spring. Do you feel like maybe you got a little bit of clarity there through the spring, maybe the summer?
I think we have an idea of kind of where we're headed with that stuff. But that's always a work in progress. I mean, if we come out in the first 4 weeks of the season, we see nothing but kicks out of the end zone. I don't expect that to be the case, but I mean, some of it's within our control, and some of it is the circumstances of the game. So, but I think we know where we want to go and how to get there, and now it's a matter of taking that out on the practice field and making sure when the opportunity does hit that we're ready to capitalize on it and not be like, oh God, that was our chance.
Right. Who has kind of stepped up just in terms of whether it's kick returner, punt returner? Who are some of those guys?
Sed Wilson, Jonathan Moxie, Jeremy McNichols is a guy we can always use in that. I'm probably missing somebody here. Chaz.
Sure, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean the usual guys you would expect. Killian Butler, having him back healthy. I mean, here's a guy that
he did a little bit
in games last year. So, I think we have some options. But yeah, I think Sed was a guy that definitely impressed us in the spring, and Moxie was a guy. Even last year, we knew he was probably good enough to do it and help us. Just hard to put him out there.
And then my last one is something that actually happened went into effect yesterday or today. The whole thing with Twitter and stuff like that. How much did you guys talk about it, and what do you think of this new rule?
Yeah, we talked about it and just said, hey, we're not going to get crazy with this stuff, but if there's something that you feel like merits hitting, retweet, whatever, then by all means go for it. But trying not to be out of control with it.
Yeah.
And I think it's a fine line, because you don't want to be like, well, why'd you retweet his stuff and not mine? And well, the flip side is a guy that's a little bit more worried about that might not be exactly the guy that we're